Hey, what's up? Do a quick YouTube tutorial showcase for my Titan on Path of Exile 2. So currently 4 days into the league, level 87 on the Titan, 3.9k HP, 69% armor, 66 block, capped res across the board. There's a look at the skill tree, colossal capacity, hulking form, mysterious lineage, probably go stone skin for the 4th lab, not sure yet. That's if we can ever get it done, to be honest. Quick overlook there for your points. Go over the gear pieces real quick. So we've got there, helmet, shield, amulet, ring, go. That's that there. I'll quickly do an Alkaizer tier 15 map for you. Early week. Yeah, this is probably going to be a bit rippy, to be honest, but it's the only one that I've got there to showcase, so we're going to roll with it. Just chuck in this Oasis map, so it's irradiated, so it's got an extra +1 level, that'll bring it up to monster level 80. Not the quickest mapper in the game, as you'll see, and also I'm not the best player, but it's super tanky. And the damage is pretty good. It's got really good single target damage. So the rotation's pretty simple. Infernal Cry, get your exerted attacks. Earthquake, I'll go over the skill gems in a second. Hammer of the Gods for single target, so here's a rare. So just chuck the hammer down, dance around them, and there you go, melted. Blue packs, just Earthquake. I have got Supercharged Slam there, and I've also got Ancestral Warrior Totem. Only really bring the Warrior Totem out for bosses. As you see with that rare there, you don't really need to worry about breaking armor so much. Obviously Leap Slam as well. It's not quite a one-button build, but you know it's not far off. But as I say, it's not the fastest mapper, but it's very tanky, and as I say, damage is good. So that's pretty much the map showcase. I could run it out, but the maps are huge in this game. It's just stretching a video out unnecessarily. So you get the point. Let's see if I can find another rare, just so I can show you that it wasn't a one-off. There you go. Pop your hammer, run around it, and then there you go. Right, I'll call it there on the map. So that was a tier 15 irradiated map. I'll go over the skills real quick before I end the video. So what I'm using is, I've got 5 link with Earthquake, we've got Fire Infusion, Heavy Swing, Magnified Effect, Fast Forward. Now if you are killing bosses, what I would recommend is take the AoE and Fast Forward out and replace them with Overpower and Ruthless. That way you can use your Earthquake to stun the boss. Once the boss is stunned, just slap on a Hammer of the Gods, and that should be GG for the boss. Herald of Ash with a bit of precision. Infernal Cry, one of the big important ones with Infernal Cry is Inspiration. If we look here, 264 mana cost without it, that's like half your mana bar, so you really want to get Inspiration on there. The Rage one's quite good as well, Daze is good. Ancestral Warrior Totem, so we've got Armor Breaker in there. Again, I only really pop that out whenever there's a boss. Time of Need, Cannibalism, that's insane. The health recovery that you get from that is really good. A bit of Vitality, if you're having mana issues, you can swap one of them out depending on your spirit for Clarity. Hammer of the Gods, so the big damage dealer here. Hammer of the Gods, and you've got Brutality, Fist of War, Deep Cuts, and Lacerate. So if we go into there, we should have a 97% chance to bleed. Go into here, and then we're essentially scaling magnitude of ailments. Got a couple of jewels with magnitude of bleed there. So yeah, you're wanting to scale the ailments. That's what gets you that's what lets you one shot the bosses. Leap Slam, Holy Descent, it's really good. Jumping into packs and you got straight away life regen. Can't complain with that. Rage, so that combined with your Infernal Cry, yeah, it's what it is. And then a bit of attack speed. And I've got Supercharged Slam down here, so whenever the boss is staggered and you've chucked the hammer down, you can start. There you go. It's pretty much the way it goes there. And that's about it for the build. One thing that I will say is the way block works in here. So when you go Giant's Blood, you get a shield. You really want a shield with increased block chance on it. Because what that does is that gives your block chance to, well, in this instance, I've got 66% increased block chance, which brings my block chance to 43%, and that essentially just gets scaled even further by these block nodes on the tree. Instead of being additive, it's multiplicative with your block chance. So with the block nodes that you've got on the tree, got a couple of my jewels, it essentially takes it from 43% up to 66. So if I show you what I mean, if you don't really understand it, is you've got 66% block chance there, but on this jewel it says 7% increased block. So unlike in Path of Exile 1, you would just minus the 7% from the 66. That's actually only the equivalent to 3%, so bear that in mind. When you put a shield on, that's why it's really quite an important stat to have, because without that, if we get one that doesn't have block chance, like this one here, just a standard 26% block, go all the way down to 40%, so just goes to show how powerful that node is. Okay, and we'll call